This is WENY News at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for WENY News at noon. I'm Nick Quattrini. And new this afternoon, the search is on for a 36-year-old woman and her two sons after they were reported missing Tuesday. WENY's Natalie Abruzzo is live in the studio, and she has more on the story. Natalie.
Nick, Isaiah Seglia and her two sons, Lehman and Josefin Seglia, went missing from their Wellville home Tuesday, and the family desperately wants to find them. It's not known if Isaiah and her sons are or have been in the company of Paul Seglia, the husband of Isaiah and father of the two boys. Paul Seglia is wanted by the U.S. Marshals Service. A warrant for Seglia's arrest was issued on March 8th after it was discovered he had escaped his electronic monitoring bracelet and fled his home in Wellville. Isaiah's sister, who spoke with us over the phone, says the family is worried about their welfare.
When this whole thing first went down, everybody was concerned about where her husband was, and all the news reports were about him being gone because they cut off his tracker and he's running from the feds, and nobody was mentioning our sister and her kids. And that was really disturbing to us because we know her well enough to know that she would never do something like this. We know she didn't want this. We know she wanted to be out of this situation, and she wanted to be with her family.
Seglia is accused of claiming a fraudulent ownership stake in Facebook in 2010. The case was dismissed after a federal judge in Buffalo concluded that the contract was altered. He was then charged with fraud in 2013. Make sure you tune in to WENY News at 5:30 and 6 o'clock for the latest on this story. Reporting in the studio, Natalie Abruzzo, WENY News.
Thank you, Natalie.